I'm Dad. Welcome to Cloud X.
Okay, so this is the Kanger Subtank Mini with a series dual micro coil build. So try to say all of that. I don't know if someone else has done this already or if I invented it, but I usually don't go looking for this kind of stuff, and I'm going to make a video about it so that way I keep my stuff very organic and I don't, I'm not like, spitting up the same stuff someone else just said, because that kind of influence will happen if I watch someone else's video. So if someone else has a good name for it, let me know. But yeah, so anyway, I'll show you how to build it. Alright, so here was my idea. It's a series coil is what I'm going to call it. I don't know if anyone else has done it, but I don't usually go research this stuff before I do it. That way I stay honest and, I'm not, or stay original rather. But yeah, so what it is it's 2 microcoils and they're in series. So what happens is it starts off, the piece that I'm holding onto, and it goes up into a coil, it bridges the gap right over here, and then it goes back down into another coil, and I can't get this thing to focus for anything. But, there we go, yeah. So, the part that I'm holding onto, it's kind of like that arrow thing, that gag thing that you put on your head, where it looks like an arrow went through your head, so it, like, yeah, there's that big hole there, so what I'm hoping is it's going to be really awesome airflow because you got that big space in the middle here, and that seems to be the biggest problem for me with these things is airflow. Juice you can play with, but you can't get airflow to increase much, so you gotta minimize the space taken up in there. Anyway, there's my pinky nail for scale, so the whole thing pretty much fits inside of my pinky nail. And I don't have big, burly, manly fingers. My fingers aren't all that big. It's just my wedding ring's an 8. There you go. So these coils are about 1.5 millimeters a piece, like 1.4 millimeters, and it fits like with amazing amount of extra space. When I conceptualized it on my, I built one coil, put it on the thing, and like I said, I don't go out and see if other people have done this to keep my content original, but yeah, so I conceptualized it and it fit like with so much extra space, so I decided to increase the resistance a little bit and allow good airflow. So here's what I did to make wicking go a lot easier. I basically just took it and ran it through like a U-bolt type of thing, and I'm gonna let that end sit on the deck. I'm probably gonna pull it through a little bit more so it's not just so it's not too long, but yeah, so that's how it's gonna look. Alright, so there's that. Wish me luck. I have high hopes, but we'll see. Alright, so let's vape this thing. So here it is on just the 2-hole setting. I'm not going to do it on the single-hole setting because... anyway. Okay, so flavor's pretty good. It's pretty banging, but that wasn't all that she's capable of. So we're gonna go ahead and put her on the largest hole setting because we know what you really want to see. You want to see the clouds, so. Alright, well. Okay, so vapor production is not the absolute best. I mean, there's only so much you can do with this thing. You know, you can only get so much air through the tiny little bore, but I think this is one of the best builds I've had for this thing. Peace.